Today's putty is the Liquid Glass Morning Dew. I liked this one because it was a nice, pleasant green color. This is the second liquid glass putty that I've picked up, and the whole aspect of these guys is that they're supposed to be absolutely perfectly clear. With this one, it's not necessarily a super clear putty. You can compare it to this one here, which this one is the falling water. But with this one, you can clearly see the bottom of the tin. It is extremely clear. There is also like an actual like clear liquid glass one, which is extremely clear as well. But this one, it doesn't necessarily go that clear, which I think I actually appreciate about this one more. The thing about this one is that in order to get it to be super clear, you need all the bubbles to come out. And so you play with it, you get a whole bunch of bubbles, it goes cloudy, and then you sort of have to let it sit for a good long while before you can really say that it's clear again. And if I pull this stuff out here, like you can see that, like you can see my fingers behind, but it isn't what I would consider to be like clear. It's just more translucent, a lot like that ectoplasm, but more on the translucent side. It has little glitter flecks in it, and I do actually really like the green color. It's kind of like ghost slime, alien slime, sort of snot colored, but the more you stretch it, the more clear it actually becomes, but the more you stretch it, it also starts becoming cloudy. These aren't my favorite putties purely because they're not stretchy. They, like when you stretch them, they sort of pull and they rip. So it's more one of those putties where like you have to like really move slowly, and even like slowly it tears and rips. You can instantly see that like it is no longer as translucent as it was. It's cloudy. These ones, they also tend to be more sticky and tacky. Like you can hear it sticking to my skin. You might be able to hear. I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but it's just. I thought that they would be a lot cooler than they were, but based on the fact that like their texture, their feel, they're not fun to play with in like the stretchy sense. What I typically tend to do with these is I tend to like mold them into shapes and sort of just squeeze them. Like I just I just use them more as like a stress ball type thing. But it's unfortunate. It's a nice color. I wish that it was more fun to play with. But this is probably like my favorite out of the two of them, just because I don't feel necessarily that bad about playing with this one because it's not a perfectly clear putty, but still a nice putty. It looks like it should glow in the dark, but it doesn't.